Instead of needlessly backtracking and making the video even longer, I'm going to make a save state here so that you can see the different sections of this stage and the way they break up. One of those sections isn't in the final at all. This is the section I was referring to that's not in the final. Now let's take the lower route. I was going to mention this earlier, but I figured this would be the easiest stage to point this out. The extra lives that are laying around on the stages reappear if you collect it and then lose a life. So what you can do here, since this stage has the most extra lives laying around, you can pick up all of them and then lose one, and then since they'll reappear, you can easily stock up on extra lives. See, that's the same extra life power-up I have already picked up and it's reappeared again, so you can just keep doing that over and over. More than likely, this is where they originally planned to have the heart tank for you to collect. But since the rising fire and the other weapons have no effect on these ice blocks, I haven't been able to actually see what's up there. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's just an empty platform, since there's no visible heart tanks or any type of tank to collect on any of the stages. This boss isn't weak to the rising fire like he is in the final version. Well, that's pretty much all of the stages to cover with X, so I'm going to switch to Zero through a save state. Although I'm only going to play the Air City with him because the other stages are pretty much the same exact thing as X, so it would be pointless to include them again in the video. There's not a whole lot left to say about Zero here, since you saw most of what he has at the beginning of the video. When you select him, he starts off with the Raijingeki, which is semi-complete, and if I'm not mistaken is a bit weaker here. I did search for the other weapons and techniques though, and with the exception of the air dash, they don't seem to be in this build, and apparently neither is the black armor. There's only one more thing to point out for Zero, so I'm going to play this stage at a faster pace to get to it. Also, Zero doesn't start off with that maximum energy bar. The action replay code that I had active for X was still turned on when I loaded the save state to pick Zero. That's why Zero started with all that energy. By the way, if you've noticed the earliest video footage of Rockman X4, it only shows gameplay footage of the opening stage, and then later footage as the jungle stage, and then later footage as the snow base stage, and then even later footage as the volcano stage, and so on. The reason for this, with the exception of the biolab, is that the stages were most likely made in that order, since within the game's files, that's actually the same exact order that they're actually in. The stages that are marked with now making are not on the disc, as I already checked the game's files for those. But the military train stage music is on the disc, and so is an early unfinished version of the biolaboratory stage music. Click the annotation display to hear the unfinished Split Mushroom stage song.